Welcome back, Goblin Chefs. It's AP Gains. We have kit reveals for Gimli, for Legolas, and obviously, as you see here, Gandalf and Fellowship Month. So we're going to go through all of this stuff. This happened moments ago. I'm going to upload this video in like 5 or 6 hours. I don't want to put it out right away. So I'm sure you've already seen this, so we'll be relatively quick. Actually, I haven't read it, so we're going to discover this together. No one cares about this stuff. The beauty, no one cares about that stuff. All right, Legolas, Prince of Mirkwood volunteered. No one cares about that stuff. Anything interesting there? No, we don't. All right. The Astari, responsible for bringing together. No idea. This doesn't really matter. Gandalf will be coming to Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth. Okay, let me just quickly, I don't think there's anything important in here. Is there? No. Okay. So it doesn't say specifically that Gandalf is the raid unit, but I would imagine that would make the most sense. Immensely powerful being and a loyal friend. Gandalf the Grey will be coming, blah, blah, blah. Kit details on how to obtain Gimli, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So nothing important there. Legolas. Attacker, elf, fellowship. So maybe the guy that really brings up the elven team and makes it so you don't have to use, you don't have to use, the orc. No, the troll, the Ironhide. Sorry. All right, so it's basic, rapid fire. Attack target enemy for 160% damage. On turn, Legolas also attacks the most wounded enemy for 111. That's actually kind of interesting. Nice. So nice little double attack. Probably useful for finishing people off when there's like a taunt. I would say as a basic ability, very solid. Arrow and Blade. Attack the enemy target 3 times for 120% damage per hit. Each crit dispels 1 boon. Gain 1 stack of Nimble, some more Nimble. Absolutely going to be fantastic. Now imagine you're going to use them on a Fellowship team, not an Elven team, where Nimble would go absolutely crazy, but extra Nimbles are never bad. It's the best buff in the game. Perfect Shot. Attack the target enemy for 460% damage. His attack ignores 50% of target's armor. Holy shit. On kill, gain 100% turn meter. If Gimli's an ally, this attack has 30% crit chance and 50% crit damage. So this appears to be like our first Annihilate ability, if I'm being perfectly honest. This looks like it's going to do an absolute fuck ton of damage. This is definitely going to be a raid specific, not specific, but a raid, a very, very, very valuable raid ability against single target enemies, like say the Balrog or something like that. And he doesn't have a leadership, but he does have a passive. Gain crit chance and crit chance per boon on self. On crit, grant advantage 2 turns to random fellowship or elf allies. Kind of nice. Inspiration, strategy tips, nothing really important here. Legolas' adventure starts the 10th, which is 5 days from now, so make sure to be here for that marquee event. We will go live at probably a little bit after 8 a.m. because that's kind of early. Actually, what day of the week is July 10th? Today is that a Saturday? 1 second, let me check my work calendar here real quick. I don't actually know if I'm doing anything on the 10th. The 10th, oh fuck, please don't be a Monday. All right, the event is on a Monday, which means I will be doing this at night. Thank you, CG, for putting shit on Monday, the one day that I can't stream at 8 a.m. But it is going to be nice to have a very, very strong Legolas kit. All right, Gimli, best with the Legolas. Oh, who would have guessed? Heavy Hands. Ooh. Attack the target enemy for 180% damage and gain might for 1 turn. Solid basic. Everyone hates this ability in game right now because in a lot of the challenges, Gimli just ends up sniping your guy and you can't get your 3 stars to sim the abilities. The ability upgrades or materials or challenges, whatever the fuck they're called. Attack target enemy for 380% damage and inflict a weaken for 2 turns. Dwarven Defiance, this is his taunt, I believe, correct? Gain 4 stacks provoke, gain 3 stacks of regenerate. Oh, so it's provoke instead of taunt, unlike the PvE version. Gain 3 stacks of regeneration for 2 turns on self and 2 most wounded allies. Grant 2 stacks of defensive and 2 most wounded Fellowship of Dwarf allies. So nice little defensive boon there. Passive ability, Son of Gloin. Fellowship or Dwarf squad member drops below 70% health, or 75% health. Retaliate against the attacker, dealing 75% bonus damage. This can trigger once per squad member. During Retaliate, gain 1 stack of Provoke and grant 1 stack of defensive to the ally who triggered the Retaliate. And this will go live on the 17th, which is another Monday. So I guess they just don't want me to ever stream when these events go live. That's really, really, really annoying. But 2 marquee characters, another $120 a character down the drain if you guys want to keep up with the old Fellowship. But I'm really, really, really looking forward to Gandalf. I'm actually going to copy this image so I can make a nice little thumbnail for this. Let me know what you guys think about Legolas and about Gimli. And of course, speculation on how good Gandalf's going to be and where we might be locating him. I would imagine the raid is probably the best place. All right. As always, love you, and I'll see you later.